You think you're waiting for confirmation, but in reality, you're waiting for comfort. And comfort is expensive. Many traders convince themselves they need extra proof before pulling the trigger, but that confirmation often means worse prices, smaller reward, and more risk. The market doesn't sell certainty, it sells probabilities. And if you're buying comfort instead of edge, you're paying too much. Welcome back to Trader's Audio Edge. Today we're tackling one of the most common illusions in trading: confirmation. It feels logical, it feels smart, but in practice it often sabotages your results. What looks like discipline is often just emotion, impulse sneaking into your rules, disguised as safety. Here's the truth. There is no such thing as confirmation in a random, auction-driven market. Price can turn the moment you hesitate. Big players can enter when you least expect it. You can have 3 confirming signals and still lose, or no confirmation and still capture the best move of the day. The question isn't, do I feel safer? But what does the data say about expectancy when I execute my plan as written? This is where metrics matter. If you test your setup and find that waiting for confirmation reduces your sample size, shrinks reward to risk, or increases average adverse excursion, then you've proven that confirmation is emotion, not edge. It might feel better in the moment, but the stats show the cost. And in trading, comfort without edge is just self-sabotage. The professional shift is simple. Replace confirmation with qualification. Qualification means defining in advance what makes a trade valid, not after the fact. It means knowing your location, your trigger, your stop, and your target ahead of time. When the criteria are met, you act. No extra proof required. No impulse-driven edits. Impulse whispers. Wait a little longer, just to be sure. Process answers. The setup is valid, the rule is met, execute now. That shift is everything. It takes you from reactive to proactive, from chasing comfort to following evidence. And that evidence is what creates consistency. Let's be clear. Qualification doesn't mean recklessness. It means being precise. You define the auction context, the structural level, the trigger behavior, and the risk parameters before you ever touch the button. You've done the work, so there's nothing left to confirm. Execution is just following instructions you wrote when you were calm, not when you were emotional. The deeper reason traders seek confirmation is fear. Fear of being wrong, fear of losing, fear of looking foolish. But losing isn't failure. It's part of the distribution. If your edge is real, losses are already accounted for in the math. You don't need confirmation to protect you from reality. You need trust in your process. Here's your takeaway. Confirmation is an illusion. Replace it with qualification. Write your criteria, test your rules, and act when they're met. The next time you hear yourself say, "I'll wait for confirmation," translate it, "I'm trading for comfort." Then ask yourself, do you want comfort or do you want edge? Final thought. Professionals design for probabilities, not safety nets. Every decision is measured, qualified, and tested. The market doesn't care how comfortable you feel. It only rewards edge. Stop chasing confirmation. Start building rules you can prove.